Here in the confines of Patterson Ice Center, we go front stage here at the East Side Rink ahead of this junior novice first game of this Griff's Ice Hockey Tournament here. And from the Grand Rapids Sled Wings hosted the Griff Sled Hockey Classic here in Grand Rapids. Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the broadcast booth for today's game. I'm Devin Serra, and I'll have all the action for you ahead of this junior novice game, the first of 5 in this first day here at Saturday for this junior novice tournament, part of the Heartland Tier 1 hosted show that is the Griff's Sled Hockey Classic. We're just waiting to get set for puck drop here for the pregame show presented by Griff's Ice House. It's Grand Rapids Future Sled Wings against the Central Illinois Lady Thunder out of Wilmington, Illinois. These teams getting set for their first matchup this week of what will be 5 games for both of these teams. The Lady Thunder come into this one as the first all-lady sled youth hockey team in a historic matchup going up into this game for the sled hockey organized teams. This is the first time we have seen an all-ladies squad developed at the youth level, particularly in the junior ranks. So those players go from age groups 7 years to age 17 will take part in this tournament and will play in what will be the first of an historic one against the youth novice team that is the Grand Rapids Future Sled Wings. Both these teams the first of 2 that they'll play overall this weekend, and the points breakdown will be as follows. There's 5 teams playing in this weekend tournament for the novice division. Those teams being the Future Sled Wings of Grand Rapids, the Chicago Hornets, the Youngstown Boom, the CISHL Lady Thunder playing here today, and the Columbus Blades. And these teams playing, as I mentioned, in 2 games will battle it out today and tomorrow to decide the winner of the Griff's Sled Hockey Classic. Each win for these teams will count towards 2 points. A shootout loss will count towards 1 point, and a loss will count for 0. At the end of the 2 days of play, the team with the most points at the end of the 2 days will be crowned champion of the novice division. And so far, this being the first game of the youth division, no team has any points. So there's a lot to play for here in this first game here so far. And as both teams finish up their warm-up skates, we're just getting set for puck drop here from this one as we get ready to start play. I'd like to thank you all for listening into this coverage of the Griff's Sled Hockey Classic here on YouTube on the Griff's Ice House channel. This being the first time this tournament has happened in the last 3 years, as the COVID pandemic mixed with scheduling issues has delayed this tournament. But it's good to be back here representing all of these great Paralympic athletes, not to mention the great crowd on hand here today, particularly in the Lady Thunder side. A great support cast coming from not only the men's Heartland Tier 1 North Wilmington men's team, but as well as parents and family and friends. And if you're listening in, there's no better place to listen in for this one. If you are a family member, relative, or just a fan of the game of sled hockey itself. We've got 1 minute left until puck drop here from the Patterson Ice Center here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We'll be right back as we get set for puck drop here. You're listening live to the first game of the Junior Novice Conference Division between Central Illinois Lady Thunder and the Grand Rapids Future Sled Wings. And we're back with you momentarily as we get set for puck drop here between the Lady Thunder and the Grand Rapids Future Sled Wings, the first of this junior novice division this weekend. These teams playing out of Illinois and the home team Grand Rapids out of this puck drop here on the East Rink here at Patterson Ice Center, home of the Davenport Panthers. As you can hear next to me, a loud crowd gathering, particularly in favor of the Lady Thunder crowd. And I'll tell you what, a rowdy bunch trying to cheer on this youth team, a historic first all-ladies sled youth hockey team, that is what we know of. This team, part of the Heartland tier organized sled hockey classic, is made up of 5 teams in this junior novice division. Those teams being the Lady Thunder, the Future Sled Wings, the Chicago Hornets, the Youngstown Boom, and the Columbus Blades. So each of these teams will play one game here today. This one the first for each of these teams. They will also play one more tomorrow. And at the end of these games, the points will be totaled up for the winner of these games to decide a champion of the Griff Sled Hockey Classic. It's 2 points for a win, 1 for a shootout loss, and 0 overall for a loss. We are set for puck drop here from left to right across your radio dial. It'll be the Lady Thunder in their pink and light green trim with the navy blue socks. And across from that will be the Future Sled Wings in their white, red, and black trim. As we get set for a youth player being taken off the ice. Too many players on the ice here prematurely. You can't play the game with more than 5 each on the ice, not including the goalies. But nonetheless, we get underway here for puck drop from this first game of the junior novice division. Puck drop is prematurely won by the Lady Thunder. They carry it into the Sled Wings zone, but it's picked up by a streaking defender to try and get this one out of the zone. Picking it up along the near side boards for the Griffs is number 99, James Bennett, one of the youth men's players here on this division. This is a co-ed team for the Future Sled Wings, so much like the Lady Thunder, they do have some female representation, and actually this is the majority female representation in both of these teams. But nonetheless, we get a stoppage of play really quick for a premature offside. And this game, there will be a 35-minute running clock. It'll be 1 period. At the end of regulation, this will be decided premature pending overtime. But nonetheless, a 35-minute running clock. We'll play 5-on-5 each. We will have continuous icing, meaning if this puck is sent down the ice, it will not be a race for it, so it'll be an instant icing. Sled hockey rule is a little bit different to the normal ice hockey game, as in there's different penalties for hooking, tripping, as well as T-boning, which basically states you cannot hit another player head-on with your sled that these players sit in, sort of luge style. They sit with their feet forward and skate blades back, and that allows them to move on the ice by pressing forward with the knob of their sticks on the thumb of their gloves. So these players representing, as we mentioned, Paralympic athletes here, playing in this youth tournament so far, off to a start in the Griff zone. It's still caught up at the near side blue line, where a group of Sled Wings are trying to corral it now, as it is moved in now by number 8 for the Lady Thunder out there. That's Grace Schroffnagel moving in there to the right circle. Now it's intercepted there by a Sled Wing. Morgan Ziemba moving in there. She'll carry it out of the zone, attempted to, but coming back to retrieve it now was her teammate who sent it out of the zone. Once again, that was number 99, James Bennett. So finally the Sled Wings get it out to neutral ice, the near side. They'll carry it in. One streaking defender cuts him off. That was in there, moving in, number 21 for the Lady Thunder, Abby Knutson, the captain for the Lady number, making a historic debut as the first the captain of the first all-ladies youth sled hockey team, as we know of. So not enough girls, as we mentioned, talking to one of the Thunder men's sled hockey Thunder team earlier, mentioning how there isn't really that much representation for the ladies side in the game of sled hockey and ice hockey in general. So this is an important milestone in growing the game, not only for the sled hockey women's movement, but also the women's movement in general in hockey. And this one moved into the Sled Wings zone. The Lady Thunder are looking to get pounce on the attack first. Moving in there to retrieve it in the low slot area, looking for a shot on goal, and that one's saved by the goaltender for the Sled Wings, but that shot was taken there by Abby Knutson. moving in there. Had a good wrister off her right hand. Tried to move it past the laying foot of the goaltender for the Sled Wings, but just couldn't get it by. So this faceoff will come into the zone of the Sled Wings at the right circle. It'll be with 31:10 remaining in this period. We will play, as I mentioned, only one period in this game. It'll be a continuous running clock for 35 minutes. And so far right now, we're still not at a 0 to the first 4.5 minutes of this one. But the Lady Thunder, with the first shot of the goal, looking pretty stout offensively so far, putting the Sled Wings on their heels. So, first shot of the game, as my partner over here, Sean, shakes up my head pretty much early. You gotta look for the shots coming in. A little slow start, but at this youth level, you can expect players to be learning. Coaches are allowed to come out on the ice for both teams and manage personnel, so both teams coached for the Lady Thunder. Margie Mazui is the coach. As look out, here come Lady Thunder again, trying to get a shot on net there. Was number 21, Abby Knudsen, had the first shot of the game, and she'll get it back to the far side corner. This one just streaking in to defend there was Hope Gagnon for them. Quick shot on that. Wraparound chance coming here, though. She'll go to the far side. Glove save by the Sled Wing goaltender, stretching the body to the delight of the Sled Wings crowd and the Lady Thunder side as well. What a save there. Two great ones to start the first 5 minutes for the Sled Wings goaltender. That one is listed as, we believe, Matthew Moses for the Sled Wings team. So great start to the game for him, rocking the white, red, and black trim helmet. And this one, faceoff will come once again to the Sled Wings right circle here. Coaches assessing their personnel, trying to get players sorted out here. These youth players made up of ages 7 to 17 for both of these youth squads. Range everywhere from playing experience from their first years to their third and fourth years on both sides. So a lot of different playing experience for both sides, and players that, no matter what, love to play the game of hockey and especially represent their fans here and family, friends, relatives. And if you're just tuning into us, the first game of this junior novice division for the Griff's Sled Hockey Classic, this one between the Grand Rapids Future Sled Wings and the Central Illinois Lady Thunder. Both these teams have representation on the men's side as well. There's another glove save there from the goaltender for the Sled Wings. And that one causes a whistle to come back to the left circle of the Sled Wing zone. Both teams will get new players out for changes. But the Sled Wings have representation in the Heartland Division side, as these clubs are represented not only at the novice level, but at the junior tier 1 level, the Heartland tier 2 level, and I guess I should say the Heartland tier and the junior tier, as there is a tier 1 for the top 6 teams in the Heartland Division playing it out in their own division, and 4 teams from the Heartland tier 2 division playing it out this weekend. All of these clubs from around the country, from the likes of New York to Pittsburgh to Nashville to Indianapolis and right here in Grand Rapids. So a lot of representation from Paralympic squads here for, I should say, sled hockey squads, not just Paralympic, but all ranges of experience and ability. So great to see such a wide variety tournament. This is, as we mentioned, the first tournament for the Griff's Sled Hockey Classic in 3 years. And look out, here's a breakaway chance here, 2-on-1 for the Sled Wings, and nice defensive play there taken by number 28, Ray Lemons, knocked off 2 defenders. But streaking in is for the Sled Wings, James Bennett. He'll take it along at the right circle, stick saved by the goaltender. She'll swing this one aside to the right circle, and it comes free. The Lady Thunder fans trying to cheer their team to get it out of their own zone. This is the first play of the Sled Wings in the offensive zone, but they fail that attack. Look out, here's a breakaway chance for number 28. It's the captain, Ray Lemons. Lemons moving in, takes a shot, and that one just went wide after the defendant, James Bennett, came in to knock her off her stride. But great offensive pressure from the Lady Thunder. We have 26:50 left to go in this one. A continuous running clock in this first and only period of this one. Quick shot on net, and another great save there from the goaltender. That one was taken, the shot there, by Grace Schroffnagel, her second shot of the game, and that was a beauty save there from the Wings goaltender that has stripped the body a couple of times. That one went off the chest protector. So great goaltending right now from the Sled Wings, keeping this one knotted at 0 apiece and allowing these Novice players to reset. 26:20 to go, so 9 minutes gone in this period of play. It's still inside the Sled Wing zone. Attacking is the Lady Thunder. Another stick saved by the goaltender, Moses, and he'll get it cleared to the corner where it's corralled there by number 99, James Bennett. Bennett will send this one up the near side boards. It streaks free all the way to center ice, just over the blue line, and it forces the Lady Thunder to reset to get off back and avoid the offside. Both teams will have them change, come back to the bench. Because of the unfortunate circumstance of sled hockey and what it requires, players actually stay on the ice and do not go off on the bench. They just sort of move over to the front boards and just sit there. So both teams assessing personnel. We'll get fresh bodies out there, and we'll reset this play. It's sent one-time save there. Rebound chance in front, and that one streaked wide. Schraffenegel had another great shot attempt on the goaltender and just streaked it past the glove side wide of the net. So this one stays at 0. The Lady Thunder with 5 shots counted so far in this one. And great offensive pressure here, but even better defending from the goaltender as my broadcast partner from CMU Hockey, Reagan Cleaves, comes in to set up a camera feed for you folks. So stay with us here. We'll get a live video shot for you listening at home here on the Griff Sled Hockey Classic YouTube channel. Here in this one, in the first junior novice game of this tournament for the 5 teams playing here this weekend. We'll get a stoppage of play for another glove save there from the Sled Wings goaltender. It'll allow both teams to change. Face-off will come to the left circle of the Sled Wings zone. And in this one, so far knotted at 0. The Sled Wings have had a couple of lucky breaks, I should say, from their goaltender bailing him out. The Lady Thunder are absolutely taking it to him right now. But the goaltender playing phenomenal through this one, setting it up beautifully and allowing this one to stay even. 24:11 to go in this running clock, so 11 minutes gone in this only period of this one. Both coaches for these teams, for the Sled Wings, it's Meg Bowman, and for the Lady Thunder, Margie Mazui, assessing their personnel. And we'll get fresh bodies out here. Or I should say, Leo Del Carmen for the future Sled Wings. Face off stays inside the circle. Neither team really won it, but the Sled Wings gain control. He moves into the low slot, shot on net. Another save there by the Sled Wings goaltender. That shot was taken once again by Schraffenegel. Her 4th shot of the game. She's been all over the low slot area. Has had a couple of good opportunities, just can't get one past that goaltender who's been stout in his net. So face-off will be held, or the puck will be held by the goaltender. Face-off will once again stay inside the Sled Wings zone. 23:15 to play. Wait for them to line up here, and you're looking live into this Patterson Ice Center East Rink here from Grand Rapids, as another glove save there once again, and the rebound comes free to the near side post. It's still loose. Looking forward to the players trying to jam away at it. The fans urging their players to get it by. It goes off the far corner of the net. It's still loose in front. The goaltender laying the body out, waiting for a whistle, none coming, and the puck finally squirts free to that right circle once again. Moving in now is a Lady Thunder player with her right blade. Moves past one defender. She's got a screen in front, trying to move this puck over to Schraffenegel. She's got it. Takes a shot, and that one turned wide. Trying to go glove side on the goaltender and just couldn't get the angle right. So this one comes free now to the end boards. 2 players will meet up with it. A Lady Thunder player meets up with it. Sends it in front there. Loose in the slot. Goaltender trying to get back for it. And that Lady Thunder player just couldn't crowd. I don't see the number. She'll finally get the shot on net, and making the diving stop is the Sled Wings goaltender, laying out the body to the delight of this home crowd here in Grand Rapids. And that was the best chance of the game for the Lady Thunder, who have had an onslaught of shots throughout the first 13 and a half minutes on my scoring sheet. I can count 8 roughly for the Lady Thunder so far in this one. But even better goaltending, keeping this one knotted at a 0-0 game. Welcome you inside if you're just tuning in to the Patterson Ice Center for this first game of the Junior Novice division Another glove save there once again from the Sled Wings goaltender. The first game of this junior novice tournament. This one, the future Sled Wings and the Central Illinois Lady Thunder. Both these teams have representation in all three of the divisions playing here this weekend. The novice, the junior, and the Heartland Tiers. So a good start to this one, folks. And in an age group of 7 to 17, they sure do look like experienced sled hockey players here. And it's been an exciting one so far. 21 to play in this one. In the first and only period of this one, Lady Thunder looking to pounce and get on the board here. It's moved into the right circle. Back down low. Schroffnagel looking to get a shot on net, and a blocker save once again by the goaltender, Moses, for the future Sled Wings. Matthew Moses has made a couple of them tonight right there. And the Lady Thunder, the first all-ladies youth novice team that we know of, making history here today in Grand Rapids. This team, originally organized by co-ed teams, decided, the Central Illinois Lady Thunder did, to make a women's only team and send them here to Grand Rapids. So a big one in the not only development of the sled hockey game for the women's side, but also women's hockey in general, trying to raise awareness for their side of the ice in this one. So face-off won by the Lady Thunder once again, and they'll get it back to the blue line. Taking it in there was the captain, Abby Knudsen. She'll try to send this one back down low. It's intercepted a couple times, and a streaking Lady Thunder players got it. She's got Schroffnagel there in the slot. She'll take it herself, tries to go glove side, and that one just went under the glove. Moses didn't see it, the goaltender, but it squirted past him. But what came free to the end boards on his blocker side, another shot on net, and that one Moses easily gloves down for the save. Grace Schroffnagel, number 8 for the Lady Thunder, has been all over the net. That counted her 6th shot on the game. With 19:24 to play in this one, we apologize for no score bug on this one. It is still knotted at 0-0 in this one, but nonetheless, we'll get ready for play here. Face-off will once again come to the left circle in this 0-0 game so far. The first of 2 this weekend, today and tomorrow, for these teams. The Sled Wings and Lady Thunder will play in this sort of pool style, but instead of a bracket, it'll just be based on points, the winner of the overall standings. There's 5 teams that'll each gain 2 points for a win here. So this one prematurely for first place in the novice division. So a lot at stake here for both these teams, but a great opportunity just to be here in Grand Rapids and travel with a great supporting cast of family, friends, and relatives, and a great tournament and great program going on here. Look out, here's a shot on net, and that one's saved by the blocker side of Moses. It squirts free now to the top of the right circle. It's not able to be corralled there by the Lady Thunder defender. Getting over there was Cedar Yaklik. But she'll corral this one herself to the blue line and come back with a group of players. Now to the high slot area, it's Schroffnagel. She wants the goal of this game. She pins it on net, and that one underneath Moses. He doesn't see it, but he'll get the whistle from the referee. He's looking around for it. Schroffnagel tried to lift that puck past him, but just didn't get enough on it, and it went right into the chest protector. So Moses gets the stop. It'll allow both teams to get fresh bodies and change out there. As you can see on their screen, these players, due to the circumstances of sled hockey, sit in front of the benches farthest to their sides of the ice, not being able to go off to the bench. So that's how they change, that's how they look in this one. And with help of the coaches here from both sides, they'll get fresh bodies out there to get this face-off. As it looks like, face-off is won once again by the Thunder. They'll move it to the top of the circle there. Moving with it out there is number 28 for them. That's Ray Lemons. Lemons will take it. Deep pass, one defender. She'll move it into the bottom of the circle now. Looks to go on the right circle. She's going to go for the wraparound here. Wraparound chance for Lemons! On the goal line. Is it in? It's underneath Moses. No, he made the stop. Didn't see it there. The referee gave him the whistle. That one came right to the goal line there, just under the left arm of the goaltender, Matthew Moses. So Lemons with another attempt on the wraparound, can't get it past him, and this one stays even with 16:30 to play. tried that a couple of times. I was talking to her parent here, Allison, earlier. She was mentioning that she likes to use that wraparound. That's sort of her go-to move. She could have had a goal right there, but nonetheless, you might see that sooner rather than later, folks. Here they come once again, the Thunder. Looking now for their 12th shot of the game. Wraparound attempt once again, but it's defended well. It comes free, however, to two Lady Knight players. They can't corral it for the shot attempt, and it allows a Sled hockey player to send it free for the Sled Wings. That was Caitlin Schrock sending the light to the ice. We'll wait for the whistle if it gets the trapezoid, and it will cause the automatic icing here. As part of Sled hockey rules, it is an automatic icing, as these players not being able to get back quick enough forces them to take the icing, so it'll force all these players to come back using the pegs of their sticks to scurry on back in. And this one, 15:27 to play. Still tied at this one. It's a good one, folks. The Lady Thunder making history as the first, as we know of, historically youth all-ladies team, taking it to the boys and girls right now of the Sled Wings. But this one's still not at a 0. This play has pretty much always all been in the Sled Wings zone. They've only really got one shot on net, and that one came earlier from number 99, James Bennett, for them. But nonetheless, this one will come to the right circle. We wait for the referee to help out the players and assess the positions on the ice. We'll wait for one more player to move over there with help of the free skater there. If you do notice on your screen, there is a free skater for a player in the sort of clutch there. That's designed to help players that have trouble moving with their upper body throughout the ice, maybe not able to have enough strength to move, so they have a skater that moves at the pace of the other players on the ice. There's another save there from Moses. That one will sit on net. It allows them to still play the game and do everything that the normal players, as you would say, do with the pegs of their sticks, but just able to move with a free skater. So playing pretty well in this one, really, this entire Lady Thunder team. Another face-off once again. This is probably the double-digit face-off number. I couldn't give you one here, but there's been a lot of them here on the Sled Wing side. Face-off again, won by a Lady Knight. There, that was number 28 winning it, Morgan Zamba. Shot attempt on net, streaked wide. It comes to the behind the net, taking it for the wraparound. Zamba moves in, gets checked off the puck there, and allows the Sled Wings to clear this one back out to center. Look out, breakaway chance here coming for number 99. It's James Bennett. He's been the fastest player out here for the Sled Wings all night, and he's going to have a breakaway here on the goaltender, Kuba. He'll move in. Bennett with the shot. He scores! James Bennett on the breakaway chance puts the Sled Wings on top right now, 1-0 in this one with 13:07 to play. A great job defending in his own zone, moved it past the blue line, and with his speed moved past all of the players and sent it past the blocker side of the Lady Thunder goaltender. So a great start here for the Sled Wings, who have been basically outshot the entire period of play here by the Lady Thunder, but with Bennett's goal there, able to get one on top nonetheless. So now a little bit of pressure here for the Lady Thunder. With 12:37 to play, we're going to have the face-off back at center. The Grand Rapids future Sled Wings, the protege novice development team of the Heartland and Junior Grand Rapids Sled Wings teams. And ages 7 to 17 varying. Many of these most likely younger players, but look out. It's the leading scorer, Schroffnagel, has a breakaway chance. She's got a forward with her. Schroffnagel will take it herself, and a blocker save there from the goaltender. Once again, Moses. Grace Schroffnagel with another great chance in front. Has had a couple of great saves, but look out. Wraparound chance coming here for the Lady Thunder. And that one saved once again by the glove of Moses. Man, that's the third wraparound try there from the Lady Thunder player, and not able to get it past Moses, who has played excellent in goal for the Sled Wings. A big boy over there is Moses, able to use his body all over that crease to get to the puck. We'll get another face-off here. Fans, thanks for listening in to this one for the second day of play here from the Griffs Sled Hockey Classic here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Devin Sarah on the call for this one. I'll have this one and the next junior novice game coming up for you here. That one will be between the Columbus Blades and the Grand Rapids Sled Wings. Sled Wings will play in back-to-back games in this one, and each team will play at least one game today in the junior novice division. So the other team playing, the Chicago Hornets, will play the Sled Wings. So the Sled Wings get to play a couple of games here today, but irregardless, it'll still count towards each team's standings overall if you're looking at standings. But this one, the first one, no points on the board for any of the squads so far in this division this week. But the first game could be decided here. 10:27 to go. And this one with the Sled Wings advantage, 1-0. Here's Bennett's goal. Moving in now is number 28, Ray Lemons. She's on it alone. She'll move to the low slot area, trying to get it past Moses, who's been excellent. Shoots it blocker side, and he made the save, saw it the whole way. But a great shot attempt there from Ray Lemons, who's attempted now two wraparound chances, and that one tried to go past the blocker side on this sort of snapshot, but not able to get it past the excellent goaltender. So this one comes to the low slot. It's Schroffnagel once again. She'll move it around, twirl around, chance. Try to get it on that, blocked in front there, and it's still loose in front. She'll get it over there, however, with a right skate. Shoots it, and that one turned aside wide and comes free now into the bottom of the right circle. And now taking it is the assisted player there. That, I believe, is number 12, or number 14, Ellie Schwab, listed on our roster. So moving in there for the shot attempt. It's still in the Sled Wing zone. 9:23 to play. The Lady Thunder playing excellent so far in this one. This one's sent to the near side boards by a Sled Wings defender. But Schroffnagel will take it herself once again. She's been all over that puck. She'll dish it down low to her teammate, but she'll corral it there. Over there is number 3, Cedar Yaklik. Gets it on that for the assisted player. And that one saved once again by Moses, making the diving stop to the light of the crowd. And he'll get another whistle here.